The time?
No. 7.
Huh?
7.
2:06. What's wrong? What's wrong? Okay. 2 seconds faster? Did you feel yourself slow down like you said? You got what you wanted? I know you want a faster time, but let's look at what our small wins are.
Thrusters felt the same. So.
Okay? But it's the second time doing the workout. So here's the thing, when I talk about mentally, like I don't want to go do the workout. We all know once you push fatigue on the body, are you going to be just as good as having all fatigue on the body? No, we know that, but I don't want to put that in your head that you can't achieve something. And you did. You got 2 seconds faster. That is a huge win. That's a huge win. You dissect in a debrief what you know that you can do to fix it and get a better time, and you achieved exactly what we wanted. That's a win. You got 11 seconds slower. What happened on that?
I felt like I was going faster on those, but my legs got heavier with the burpees.
Yeah. So you slowed down a little bit more on the burpees, but your trip up, right, on the box, and it happens. It happens, and you just got to recover from it, right? But I could see you fighting for the thrusters, and I could see you fighting through the thrusters. But the burpees get heavy, right? So should you have 11 seconds of variation? Either way, like if you got it 11 seconds faster, dude, you were sandbagging on the first one, right? But the second one, the trip up, and then you just being slower, right? So fatigue on the body affects you differently than it affects her. She got a faster time, you got a slower time. You see what I'm saying? And everyone's a little bit different like that, right? But I didn't want you to have to do this workout and then focus on, I already did it, I'm gonna be smoked and I'm all heavy. We already know that you may be slower. We already know that, right? If I have you do a 15-minute workout and then I have you do it again, do you think you're gonna get the exact same time? You could shoot for being close to it, right? But you shouldn't be 2 minutes slower and you shouldn't be like 2 minutes faster, right? So you won, right? You knew where you slowed down on the burpees. What caused you to slow down on the burpees?
My legs were heavier.
Yeah. And so you, yeah.
Here it was heavy.
You push the thrusters and you get the fucking legs pumped full of blood, right? And it's just your body becomes heavier and stuff, but you got to keep fighting through it, right? So minus that trip up, I mean, I don't want to dissect a thing that just happened in the workout and give excuse to it, but I don't know, shave a second, so 10 seconds, right? You know what I mean? Are you not happy with that? Because you want sub 2, right?
Not as much as the time as how the thrusters felt.
Yeah. So we've discussed this a bunch of times. Are you always like 100% awesome every day in the gym? No. So you want to work on the bad days, you want to work on the medium days, you want to work on the hard days. But when you're working on a hard day, when things just don't feel right, that's not the time to crush your body and put all these workouts together and push you to be at 95%. No. Those days you just get through the workout and you look for small, tiny little wins. Fluidity, right? That's a big one. So you're fluid. And then you leave the gym, you feel better. But no one is perfect every day, and we've already discussed that a bunch of times. But see, I think yours is a huge win. Being able to look at what you know to change in the debrief, changing it, and then actually getting a faster time. And still, you just didn't feel like you were doing good, but you did better, which is good. And so you can't let fatigue get into your brain and hold you back. You need to fight harder on the second one than you did on the first one, because you're trying to achieve a quicker time. Is it always gonna happen? No, because like I said, there's felt fatigue on the body. It just happens that way. But no, I was hoping for sub 2 for both of you on both workouts, but one can carry heavier weight, one can't carry heavier weight. One's got an engine, one doesn't have an engine. You're better at burpees, she's not. She's better at thrusters, you're not. You see what I'm saying? You're good at thrusters, but as you start piling the weight on, it's just different for you, right? Maybe it's distance travel because you're longer and taller than her, she's shorter, or she can just manage it. But it's a full body experience versus just like a hang power clean. You know what I mean? That thruster's a full body experience, man. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Are you happy with that piece at all?
Yeah.
but you just don't like the way you felt. I get it. Don't worry about that, but I need you to accept that that's happy. That's good. I'm being serious. You can't walk out of here thinking that that's not good. Because there's reality and then there's fiction. And if you live in fiction way too much, you're never going to be connected to fucking reality and realize that you're actually doing good. And especially, I'm not known to lie to you, and I will never fucking lie to you, ever. I will tell you when you're sandbagging, I will tell you when you're a pussy, and I will tell you when you're being weak, and I'll tell you when you're being strong. And that is strong. 100% that is strong. But I can say it all day long. If you don't believe it, it doesn't mean anything. You got to believe that, and you got to know that. And then you can work on the other issue of like, that just didn't feel good. And then I would just go to say, there's been days that you come in, some days you have it, and everything feels great. And then some days you come in, like something just doesn't feel good, and you just manage through it, right? Had we do this workout again, it could be different. You can get sub 2 all day long. And you go, oh, it was just that day, I wasn't, you know what I mean? Do I think that you can get sub 2? 100%. I know for a fact you can. Absolutely, I know for a fact you can, right? But again, even on the do you load week, we're still putting pressure on the body and stuff like that, right? So for you, it's way more important, after what I just said to her, you've got to not let it mentally affect your performance. That is shutting off the mind, not feeling the pain, and it's easier said than done because you obviously feel the pain. But if you thrive on it and give it a conversation in your head while you're doing it, you're slowing down. And you're going to start rationalization with yourself of like, it's okay, I can slow down, I can catch up here. And then you start doing that type of shit and it never works out. It's like shaking hands with the devil. At first it feels good because he gives you everything, and then realize you're just fucked. And they steal everything and they fucking create havoc for you, and it just didn't work out. You can't negotiate with that shit, and it just doesn't work. So you just need to realize it's going to hurt. It's 15 burpees. I just need to go through it as fast as I can and get through it. And then I got to pick up the bar and move the bar. And then I'm done. And that's super hard for people. It really is, right? So now you know, for like a second debrief on the burpees, when you come out of it and you know, oh shit, surprise, I got to do it again. Don't even think about it. Just like I've told you guys when you were little, Roger that, what's the task? Doesn't matter what it is, just go do it again. And then try to get a better time. But you got to stay in the fight the entire time. Because you need to be the person that's needed at the time when you're called. Not the person, oh wait a minute, let me do a dry run, then I'll be the person. It's too late. No matter in life or competition. Be the person that's needed the moment you're called on the floor. Yeah? Feel better now? Okay. Give me one. Give me one. Yeah, there you go. Does that make sense? You got to fight. You have to work on fighting that pain threshold mentally. That's all.
It's like I didn't even think about that. I told myself here I was like just 20. And then I got here and I was like just 15. And then the rest of it I was like, you have to get it.
I know, but when you tell yourself just 15, you felt the pain there.
I did, but it wasn't like I usually like, oh my god, I need to slow down. It was just like, you just need to get 15.
Yeah. My biggest thing is, and I tell you this from experience, is don't negotiate with pain in the movement. It just takes away from what you're actually doing, right? You'll start to slow down without thinking about it because you're in the middle of your brain cycling through conversations with pain, and you'll try to convince yourself it's only 5 more, it's only 3 more. And sometimes that works, don't get me wrong, but what I'm trying to say macro-wise is don't negotiate with pain in the movement. There's no need to. We know it hurts, you know it hurts. Get through the task and move to the next one. And look at you now, look how fast you recover. See what I'm saying? So, good job. There's the times. Oh.